YouTube. We're back again today for more of our Origins Bonanza Blowout coverage. We're live at the Vile Genius Games booth. About to learn about Thwarted, the upcoming game from Vile Genius Games, from Mark. Hey, Mark.
Hey, how you doing?
What is Thwarted?
Thwarted, you are supervillains wanting to take out the jerk superheroes because you just got powers. So, pretty much what you're trying to do is use your cards that you have in your hand to play to either take out the superheroes or to use the cards as their special effects. So, as you can see, some of them are obviously tongue-in-cheek parody of other heroes out there. And pretty much the gameplay is it's definitely not cooperative. It's definitely a competitive-based game. So the way things work is the cards you have in your hand are pretty much like your powers. Like that's cosmic, fire, ice. This is a combination of radiation and fire. And these are all the colors and stuff that you have to use to go ahead and take out the superheroes. So in a 2 to 3 player game, there's only going to be 3 superheroes out. When you go to 4, there'll be 4 players. There's a 4th hero and a 5th hero. So on my turn, I can play a card for the ability. So in this particular case, let me pull out a couple of them. It's like I have this one. I can activate the superpower of any hero in the city. So I could go ahead and activate this one's ability to look at your hand and discard any one card. These thwarted cards are pretty much a global no. So I can go ahead and say, you know what, I don't want you to have that. That gets discarded. Or you could have played it to block it. Either way, the same effect happens. And now I get to attack. Now I get to go into my attack phase. So I have to be 2 strength, and I cannot use any purple hex cards. All right? I'm going to go ahead and use these 2 cards to try to take out White Leopard so I can capture that hero.
No.
Well, you can't. Thwarts don't stop an attack, but we'll switch cards here, and I'll give you this block. So what you can do is you can block. You're blocking the attack by throwing pretty much a sidekick right in front of the attack. So I don't get to take the hero. These cards all get discarded, except for the block. I now have this sidekick as my minion. And in my next future turns, I can use this as a free black card to attack any hero later on. So while it might be a negative to be stopped from being attacked, the bad thing is if you're blocking these cards, if you're blocking too many attacks, you make that supervillain so much more powerful because they get free attacks at that point in time, or free cards to attack with. And cards are a commodity. So the game ends with either one of these 2 stacks are gone. If a hero so I have the patrol marker on me. If it goes back around to my turn and I do not take out a supervillain or a superhero, this one goes out on patrol. These shift down. A new superhero comes into play, and we mill 5 cards off the top. So it's sort of a really fast-paced style game. There's a lot of cards that will mess with you, allow you to steal stuff from other players, really affect the play, go back into the draw pile, stuff like that. So when it comes down to the gameplay, it's pretty fast, pretty straightforward, a lot of fun, great amount of theme. I unfortunately do not have the villain deck with me, but your villain that you choose have their own ability and their rival hero as well. So the rival hero allows you to score more points if you have that rival hero in your containment area.
And this is coming out later this year?
It should be coming out next month. Okay. We should have it hopefully by the end of this month, but we want to make this to be safe. At the end of July, we should have it inside the States. It kickstarted last year, and there's a base version of the game, which is a small little one like this, and there's a deluxe version that's going to be roughly this size, not in a wooden box though.
That's big.
Yeah, because the base game, the deluxe version has actual full-on player mats. So your city board's up there, so you can put all your cards on there. Plus, each person has their own little player containment area. So they have their own little play mat with the superhero containment lounge and their minions.
All right.
So, yeah, that one's coming out. It's a ton of fun to play. Very easy. And we'll actually be running another Kickstarter for that next year for the expansion, which we're adding 2 new powers to the game.
Nice.
I think it's... never mind, I don't want to say it without knowing for sure what the powers are. So
that is Thwarted, a game of Super-Villainy. Love that artwork. Coming out from Vile Genius Games. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check that out this summer. If you're enjoying this Origins coverage, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.